do we have transcoding? Let's have a look. With any joy, or with anything. We got it, 1080p source. Yay, transcoding as well. Fabulous. We love that kind. Yes, we do. Okay, so, social mediaing. Yes, right. Okay, so, one there. Bloop. And probably do book face as well. Oh, notifications. Oh, nice. Okay. One there. Okay. And let's have a look. Okay, that's not done. And the other two that literally don't really matter, so I don't know why I'm worried about it, but yeah, it'll be fine. You'll see. Yes, you will. Boom. Yep, there we go. We've got those as well. Right, okay, so that's all now done. And we has time to go grab dailies, I suppose. I don't know. Do we? I've got Freelancers Inc. Need to get the others. Now, I was hoping maybe if I could have got on earlier today to maybe get Area X done and get a thigh symbiont, but it's a little bright in here, isn't it? Just like a little bit. Things. Whoa, did I pull missions already? Oh, I did pull missions already. Oh, okay. That works. That makes sense. Yes, it does. So it was kind of like half and half, hoping that maybe I'd have got on a little earlier. Perhaps we could have done something like that. But, you know, not to worry. Let's move to the live screen. There we go. And for those in 160p, hello. I'm over here. Down in that little corner down there. Yes, that would be me. Right, let's go and talk to the warden. Actually, let's go and check on, is Tara around? Because you never know. It's worth looking. Is my general, you know, go look, you never know kind of deal, you know? Tell me what I want to know. 6 hours. Nope. Not anytime soon. So, how is everyone today? Some of my buffs appear to have completely run out. Let's redo them while we're stood here, eh? Can't do any harm, I'd say. Now, the audio should be fine. I'll do a quick audio test. Let's open it up again. Listen. And we'll go, she sells seashells on the seashore. Listen, and we'll go, she sells seashells on the seashore. Listen. Yeah, that kind of works. Okay, so we've done all those. And then really the others should be on the next doohickey. I always forget to do. Next hot, well. Keep saying I'm going to do this and then never ever do it. That is the faster one, isn't it? 107, and yeah, Right, and then protection. Ice burn, and then... Don't know why that one goes down there. Yep, ice burn. And then I think I've got the other one. There. And then in space, generally speaking, poison damage. Oh, is it already running? Comes up with a weird error, if it is. Right, okay, I'd call that buffed. Enough. Buffed enough. Where we were going to go and talk to the warden. Let's go and do that. It's one of the few times I come to do something and the sun is beating down and it all looks very glorious today. Yes, it is. Warden Stains, it is me again. Here we go. Diseased prisoner, thank you very much. Which research was I working on? Anger management. We're going to get that done fairly rapidly, I'd say. Not too worried about that. It's the intelligence, psychic, and sense. They're the ones that are going to help doing the alphas at a later date. We hope. I'm waiting to see who is the first to come say hi in chat. Mind you, it's a weird time. Everyone's clocks are all different. Oh, it reminds me, I need to check. When do the Americans do their daylight savings? Is it next week? Is it this weekend coming? UK usually does it like end of October. And of course, it's different for everybody. You know, wherever you live, you're going to have some other sort of a thing. Let's tell Hodor raid. Yes. Last update April 12th. Yeah, so it's still the same up to now. Yeah, the last time there was any update was on November 5th. Maybe it is. Maybe it is after this weekend then that it's all change in the US. Because these are, I think most of the raid leaders are on that time zone. I don't know. But April the 11th is later than we do clocks forward or spring forward. Papa Chioka. Hopefully it's the last year we have daylight savings time change in the EU. Yeah, you could throw it in the bin for me as well. I've been saying that since I can remember. Completely unnecessary and wholly pointless anymore. And it has been for quite a few years, really, if you think about it. It never made a lot of sense to do it to begin with, not in the modern era with so much street lighting and, you know, and just everything basically. It was never like a really good idea to do it anyway. Oh, it's got the metamorphogenic body armor in black. I've not seen it in black. It's a relic of old. It is. It doesn't. There's no need for it anymore. There really isn't. I mean, it truly is. Like, why? You know, just set it to wherever. What are they going to go to in Europe? Do you know? Thing is, get rid of time zones altogether. Just have one clock. And then just decide that wherever you live, what you get up at number 7, or you get up at number 11, or you get up at number 22. It doesn't really make any difference. Your day is exactly the same. You know, it would make travelling a lot easier, you know, going east-west. Because you wouldn't have to think about time zones either. It would work. It would work. There's a shade. Let's grab the shade. There you go. Daylight 97. Hola, amigos. Hola. How are you? Does you have a condo now? Has you got yourself on, or you didn't bite the bullet in the end, or what have you? Oh, the wonderful desert music. I do like it. It always sounds really good. Never sure where I want to position this mic, you know. I look into the, like, there would be best for you guys, but then you can't really hear what I'm saying. It's kind of got to be right there for it to work. Well. Yes, I'm here for daily, although looking at it, you've got a couple of Medi Blades, or you've got one. No, you've got 2. You've got them. Got them both. Yeah, you could always move the camera. Not really. If I move it an inch that way, it's in front of that speaker. If I move it an inch that way, it's over the monitor. So, I maybe put it over there, though. I'm not gonna do that in the middle of a stream, though. It can just stay where it is. It's not like anyone's turning up to look at me, you know. Listen to me, yeah, maybe. Look at me? Nah. I don't think they are. Not really. I see people doing this a lot as well, and using their mic like that, and then breathing. Then no, it might look good, but it's terrible mic technique. How the sound panel's coming along. I has ordered the ones for the ceiling, but I had to come up with an ingenious plan on how I'm getting them up there. So I've got all the boxes the old ones came in, and I took one of the boxes down from the attic and measured it. I can cut the box to be approximately like an inch short right the way across. And then, whilst on the ground, attach most of the tiles to it. And then I'm going to use you know that strapping you get on packages sometimes? It's really hard to split until you find the join, and then it's easy to split. You know that stuff? It's like nylon-y, plasticky stuff. Got a strip of that, 2 strips of that running along, and put the staples like across it, you know. So there's that strip, and then the staple itself just goes like that. So rather than all the weight that's on the staple, which is quite thin, it's then hitting that stuff all the way along, and then the tiles hide all that when they go back on. So it'll be like 2 lines. It'll work. I'm pretty sure it'll work. And if it don't, well, I'll have the tiles and I'll just have to come up with something else. But for now, yes, the ceiling is bare. But that's it then. The only other thing then is take everything out of the room and put really thick carpet down. But I think a rug will probably work. As long as one side of something is well covered, it generally helps. But I've got, like, one of the worst places for base build-up, where you get too much of it, is actually in the upper corners of the room and the parallel corners of the room. So, yeah. Just got to keep ordering it. Like all this room here, this is now like a whole row of tiles wider than it was, but eventually up to the ceiling we will go. Piece by piece. Some people don't. Some people just, to save money, just put a square and then another like 4 like that, and I've just gone, no, edge to edge. It looks better. It definitely looks better like that. Plus, I'm kind of okay with the DIY, you know, and things like getting a spirit level and a pencil and a plumb line. Plus, my spirit level measures up and down, so, you know, it's easy enough. Thing is, the walls of the house aren't as parallel as I can get these, so thankfully, because they're foam, you can squish them round a little bit down a whole row and hide the sins of the builders who built the place, you know. But yes, they're ordered. And it's just a case of, like, step ladders, get it all put together and try and get it onto the ceiling. Working up to the ceiling isn't too bad because I can just about touch the ceiling while I'm stood on the floor, which is how I got all the top part in. But when I'm going up with something big like that's going to be more awkward. And as soon as it's done, I will obviously take pictures and share them with you all. Then it is done. Although I'm kind of, you know, when I look at this, I think one more row along the bottom here would look. You know, it's not for visuals. That's for me looking. Do you know what I mean? It just, yeah. But the acoustics in here are just, like, absolutely fantastic now. They really are good. You only hear a little bit of floor to ceiling reflection. It's very, very small. It's just slightly boxy, but if I use the sort of bass tweak on this, you can kind of roll off the mid bass, but when you do it accentuates the lower bass as well, so there's a little bit of a trade-off, you know. And given the size of the room, you see, about the 130-ish hertz is where there's a lot of build up in a room like this. It's just, you know, it's just the physics of sound. The light on this thing is ridiculous. Excuse me. And the shade has gone into Sneaky Muck Sneak Face. Yes, if I roll another shade ever, I think we should call it Sneaky Muck Sneak Face for the lols. Because, you know, why not? Don't worry, your investment you will see. Eventually. Oh, and Aliens are back. Aliens are back on Saturday, apparently. I don't know why the shade didn't wait for me to start. Get all your backstab and whatnots in. See, there's so much spiky damage on a shade that you do need to keep redoing improved element of malaise. Yes, you do. Got another 4 days of beach time and then back to the freezing north. Right. Okay. Well, putting the mic there, is that... That's slightly better, isn't it? I can't really tell from it. Because my feed, the picture's really tiny compared to maybe what you're looking at. See, if I look this way, I can, a bit of frame delay there, though. Not sure what that's about. It does this sometimes. It's my own fault for buying the cheapest camera I could find, really. Should have just gone for a better one. Because I have to reset everything on the camera every single time. There seems to be no way to make it stay the way it is. And once it's set like this, it's fine, you know. Oh, shadows neat. Oh, the game shadows. They're a little manic, aren't they? Thanks for team. Pew. And poof. There we go. Yeah, that little MA who showed up, he timed that well there, didn't he? Right, Doja as well. Let's go. Yeah, some of the... Well, I could take that off now. That would probably help a bit as well. The floaty Torch of Doom thing. Yeah, that would definitely help a little bit. But yeah, it's like that light here is not that bad, but yeah. In certain situations, the game shadows are just nuts. They really are. You know, so it is what it is. I mean, currently for recording, the audio in the room is more or less, without spending, you know, redonkulous amounts of money on, like, the ported base port stuff, which is ridiculous amounts of engineering. It's not going to get better, and you wouldn't normally ever do that. You would build another room inside this one, like a booth, you know, like the size of a telephone kiosk, essentially, and put rock wool on it, and then seal the rock wool behind some linen or something like that, so the fibres stay where they are. But real rock wool stuff is not cheap in the UK. But the foam not only is a lot easier to install and look at, but yeah, all the sort of high frequencies in here, they're all totally gone. With this, like, I've even got the door open to the hallway, and you're still not hearing any kind of any ambient reverb. I mean, if I shut this door, I can't reach over and open it from here, but I can shut it. So from here, though, there's just nothing. The room, there's just nothing after, you know. So one day in an ideal world, I'll do the door as well. And that far corner, which still has homemade stuff in it, but you never see it, so it doesn't really matter. Going the wrong way. This way. Usually that door stays open so I get fresh air in this little box room. Otherwise, you kind of like, yeah, it gets a bit hot and gets a bit sticky in here, you know. It's just the way it works, I think. Some force, give me Doja. And the shadows are kind of nuts. So are you back in your hotel, or you're sat on a beach listening in. Yeah, it may be time to have a rejig. See, the thing with mixing with speakers in the traditional way is you've seen the pictures of where they are. The middle of my head and the speakers where they are form an equilateral triangle. That's how you set up speakers in a room, and that does make a difference. About 10 meters from the ocean. I'm about 30 probably like 100 or so meters from the ocean. Not much more than that, though. I've never actually measured it, but yeah, you've got us, the next road over. I mean, I can see the sea out of both windows, put it that way. So well, where I live, you're never more than whatever, and in the whole of the UK, you're never more than 60 miles from the ocean or the sea. I mean, the truth is, there is only one ocean. The water's all interconnected. It's just, regionally we call them different names. But it is all one mass of water. So, the truth is, there is only one ocean, but it just, just so it makes bloody sense, we have the Pacific, the Atlantic, etc. Otherwise, no one knows where the hell you're talking about. Where the hell on the globe are you? It's that kind of deal, isn't it? Ah, yes, Somphos, come on. This ocean's almost at body temperature. It's clear and sandy bottom. Nice. Oh, I think I just finished a research there on Mob XP. Yep, I got an extra 2-hand blunt there. 25 2-hand blunt. I did a tiny little mini stream last night over on Discord just to explain to a returning player that when they were looking here and seeing 400 and something and 3, that was literally, they were just seeing their symbionts and various bits of gear and trickle down from their base abilities, and that was literally it. There was no actual IP there for them, to try and reclaim it. It just, no, it's not there. You've already got it, sort of thing. But the way they did it is weird. Although I can kind of see why they did it the way they did it. But yeah, the way they did it confused everybody. They sort of did it in a let's make the coding work, because we've rewritten a ton of the the skill systems and whatnot. So these are no longer involved. Blah blah blah. So they kind of made it more complicated really than it ever needed to be. But hey. I had to make a brand new tune on Test Live just to show them that I'd not got any IP in swimming or map nav, and yet you could see a higher value in the two skills, because what the guy wanted to do was reset the IP from that and put it elsewhere, and I was like, you don't have any IP there. It looks like you have it, but you don't, and he wouldn't believe me. And then he was insistent. It was the guy that I've seen on this channel is using a different name on the Discord, but he was convinced that the tune he had was AI 30 and he'd somehow lost a whole level of because people of Rubicar said he was AI 30. If you Google my character's name on People of Rubicar, if you Google Kalos 2, he's AI 31. Which shows you that People of Rubicar isn't quite 100% accurate all the time. It has its little issues. with, you know, I don't know how it managed to do that, but it did. Because I'm definitely not AI 31 on Chaos 2, I can assure you, you know. Time for a swim, be back later. Okay, my dude, stay safe, have a good time in the water. Demon of Shadow. Prepare to die. Should I have gone for these guys straight away anyway? I don't know. Probably. Probably should have gone for these guys right off the bat. Brimstone, no, you don't drop dojas, you're a quest type mob. More layers. I was kind of hoping to get on earlier today and maybe get Savic to come and do the rep bar with me. I'm going to end up having to buy that bloody implant, I can see it now. Generally, there's only two ways of getting it really. It drops in 12 man, or you do the quest for it. And the thing is, we've done most of the bloody quest anyway, so it's like the one last area, but you do need a solid sort of team for that, usually. And with the door shut, it's now getting a little bit warm in here. Because you've got to think, you've got all the various equipment I've got in here is generating heat, and in a room like this it's got nowhere to go, so yeah. It's just about rectangular, this room, but there's like a cubby hole to the side over here, so I almost wish that just wasn't there, you know. But we rent, so we can't go chopping off pieces of house. Plus, there's a radiator attached to it, which is turned right off, and the light switch. So it would not be a simple job. We'd be doing the rewiring and everything else. Doja! Yay! Click the magic Doja and go hand in. Dun 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 dun. So how is everybody else on the stream this evening? Are you all okay? Are you well? All I've done computer-wise today was I switched my computer on this morning, did the usual emails and, you know, whatever, catch up on news and such, and then I started up Fallout 4 to run Sim Settlements while I was away from the computer and just left it running, because it automatically does stuff. All the settlers in your various settlements get on with the process of building and developing the settlement without you, whilst you're off playing the rest of the game. So it's pretty cool, really is. I'm tempted to go back and have a look and see how they've been doing, because I came to the computer after dinner and went, okay, save and close, you know, kind of thing. And if you don't want them to wait for them to build a completely unique settlement in your game, you can download an add-on for Sim Settlements called Rise of the Commonwealth, where they had a contest and said, oh, you know, send in your bestest Sim Settlement 2 builds and we'll put it up for a vote, and whoever wins gets their settlement included with it. Or, you know, there's like 2. So you can just, when you get a new settlement, you can just click a button and it builds it for you. Right, what's the other one I had? Oh, go flag yourself. Right, okay. We'll go flag ourselves then. Yeah, so it looks like we've got the guild bot all set up again now. So even for whatever reason it disconnects or the server restarts, it will try and log itself back in. So a person doesn't have to, you know, log into their home network from work, let's say, get it all running while pretending to be reading emails. You know, the sort of thing I mean. Yes, you do. It's all there. Yes, it is. Right, we talk to Warden, and then we've got stuff to do. Another dead prisoner. I'll take the green because I don't care. Alt of Retfix. Ah, yeah, there you go. It's got everybody's thing back on it. Skycan 2.0, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Heather? And hello again to Papa Kiyoka, who was right at the beginning of the stream and then went a bit quiet. I'm assuming was like, okay, got the stream on, eat things or, you know, whatever. Because people do. Right, let's go flag ourselves for XP. You had to go off and do the dishes. Well, you know, we got a dishwasher. It still takes like a few minutes to load it because you can't just put filthy plates in. You know, because if you do, you're going to be forever cleaning the filters out in the dishwasher. So you've got to sluice them a bit under the tap and give them a little bit of a scrub and, you know, all the rest of it. Mad Toddler. Hi, welcome to the stream. Nice to hear from you. How the devil are you? There we go. Well, for 2 people, it's not that feasible to run the dishwasher every time. You just let the dishes build up until you've got enough of them in the sink that you can't use the sink, and then you refill it. Yeah, there's only me and Mrs. Callis too, and number 1 son in the house these days. Let's get these 2 handed in. I'm all good. Dishwasher is running 24/7. Yeah, ours gets generally used every day or every other day. Thing is, I know a lot of people, and they more or less use their dishwasher like a cupboard. You know, they eat, rinse the plates off, and then just leave them in there until it's full enough to put the pot, you know, the whatever pot in there, Tide Pod, I don't know, and call it done, you know, and then have clean pots again. But we cook from scratch a lot, so there's quite a bit of washing because there's always pots and pans to actually wash, not just, you know, a plate and throw away whatever container the ready meal came in. You know, we tend to be, you know, cutting things up and throwing them in a pan, frying, you know, cooking, basically. Can I have an org invite on my nanomage? Nanomage. Yeah, of course you can. Just give me a second. I quite enjoy how your streams wander off into everyday subjects like dishwashers. Well, yeah. Just the mundane and the interesting, yeah. Yay, more. Oh, I got one reset. Yay! We got a mission reset. I might do that tomorrow, I don't know. I don't know if I'll do 2 sets of missions. I might. I'm tempted. I am tempted to do more. Yes. I'm gonna go and invite. You're off to hang out. Do you want an invite before you go? I will say it took the doc imager 2 hours to compile the doc image. Apparently my pie's still written. Yeah, anything 32-bit will take longer. Can I invite you on this tune? I don't think I can. I'm an applicant on this tune. But I can log a tune that will be able to help you. Okay. Get to the hangout. Like, get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Thing is, when I do an Arnold impression, I have to actually raise the pitch of my voice. Not lower it, which is bonkers. It really is, but yeah. Right, let's see that Nanomage MP. I'll log into El Presidente. Then there's no doubt he can invite. Random box of ammo I will claim on this too. Oh, great. Flamethrower. There's Ret Fix. Want to buy Squad Commander. Yep. Or is it Alt? No. Alt, Shift, and then up. No? Alt up. Oh yeah, it is. But you have to click on it each time anyway. There we go. Org in fight. Meta Sneaky has logged on. Very nice. Right, in between, let's go and check on Eel with the Keeper. Just make sure we get that right. So what are you going to do with your Nanomage MP? I ended up really not enjoying mine. I'll be perfectly honest. It just, by the end of it, it was like, oh, I've had enough. I just didn't enjoy him, unfortunately. You take the Keeper out there. Meow, meow. Do I need anything on here that I don't have? RRFE, maybe? That makes it a damn sight easier. Not that it's difficult on this tune, anyway. I've already got it. Yep, cool. Yeah, it's horses for courses, isn't it? Some people really love nanomage as a breed, and some people don't. I'm in the don't camp, but you know, that's okay. It's okay to like different things, you know. Sabic is very much a Solitus master race. Come on. Oh, there you go. Eventually. Trying to start a client second time. And the game's going, yeah, no, dog. No, we're not going to do that. You know, kind of thing. All right, second client. Check. I've got the right password for this one. Yay. Little froob fixer to the rescue to make the journey a damn sight faster. And also, hi! Yes, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you, Healerson. As always. Right, you can't see what I'm doing because I'm locked, because it's capturing the one game and not the second one. You can see me buffing myself with the grid. And then I'm going to go hide mine back over here, and then if we get lucky and the book drops, then I'm going to have to... Oh, I might take him out there just to hold the loot or something. Just in case. Oh no, but then it's going to take longer. Oh, decisions. Yeah, I'm going to log him off just here. 1, 2, 3. Where am I going to? What number? 8L. Oh, it is the one directly behind. Okay. Ah, the desert music. Much nostalgia. Thinking Twink number 3. Nice. And yes, I have bought Pet Warp. Yeah. Kind of that was Funcom's answer to terrible pet pathing. Okay. We're not going to recode the entirety of all the pet pathing. What we're going to do instead is give you a nano for cheap called Pet Warp. And then call it done. Mind you see, that freed them up to maybe do other stuff if they felt like doing, you know. Oh, I see some calmed mobs, and maybe there's no eel. No, there isn't. Someone's fighting him somewhere. I don't know where, though. Can't see him. Those calm mobs over here. That has disrupt psyche, which is... I'm not sure. A whole bunch of them. I wonder where Eel is then. Because I would have thought the calms would have run out by now. Unless someone pulled him way out of the building. It's actually easier to kill him inside the building on the flat floor than it is to do it any other way. The old school way was to pull him out to here on this side or the other and kill him over here. Oh well. Yes, there's no supply master eel to go kill, and I can't see a corpse anywhere, so we don't know. Run back for another look. can't remember what his respawn timer is. I know it's quite long, though. It's not like farming the diamond line. Just hang around for 15 minutes, he'll show up. Wonder where he is, or whom is currently killing him, because those... They will have... Oh, mind you, yeah, they could have... Mezd got him, took him down with the team pretty quickly. There's someone waiting outside the dome there. Where's the Mezd mobs at? Can't see any now. I don't want to train the guy who's waiting outside, so I'm going to run away like this. Hopefully that's gotten rid of them. Someone wants the goat helmet on an alt, I'd say. Could be. No, probably not this guy, because he's Omni, and you can't equip it even in... Oh, okay. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Come on. All the way back. Don't want to inadvertently train somebody who's just minding their own business there. That would be bad. Come on. Try and get them back where they're supposed to be. I didn't think they'd follow that far around, to be honest. Come on. More or less where these guys normally are. Head back in. They should, in theory, they should reset from here. If I do this. Should go back to where they're supposed to be. Right, I'm going to log this tune off here. Want to sell real knickers stockings. Alright. Halloween thing, maybe? I don't know. They seem unfamiliar to me. Yeah, excuse me. God, that's bright. Maybe because I logged off in an interior that was dark. I don't know. It tries to auto-compensate or something. Yeah, my poor old MP is reduced to buffing all my other tunes now, as and when I need them. Right, with the reset point we got from the Freelancers, I'll show you exactly how you use it. Hunfu! Grats on 1k followers, thank you very much. Yeah, I was quite surprised. I never thought a little AO, you know, streaming channel would gain that many, but well, there you go. It did, which is kind of gratifying in a way. It's like saying, see, people still like this game. I'm not alone in enjoying it. There. I'm 47 points of one-hand blunt to get on a pair of Subway Panthers. You just want a little baby wrangle then. Or baths. And you talk to this lady here. And you say, are you able to clear me? I would like to take another Freelancers Inc. contract. And that's it. You get 3 go redo your missions, which are, you know, go and roll your missions again. In the same day. Resets dojas as well. And if you've handed in, say, a Pandemonium doja and an Inferno doja, it resets both. So you can go off and do both of those again. So even if the Freelancers Week isn't one you particularly enjoy, it is worth, generally speaking, going and doing again. It doesn't reset itself, so the Freelancers Inc. cooldown remains, but all the others reset. You can use it to reset the subway lock. Can you? Well, that's pretty interesting. How long is the subway lock? Is it 4 hours or is it longer than that now? And we've got Pillocks setting off their own fireworks. Yeah, I thought it was 4 hours, yeah. Like 12 man or whatnot. Applying for a job, give me another daily. Enigma Dogs. That'll teach me to come and get another mission, won't it? I would like an elite prisoner again. You can be somebody farming the prisoner thinking, what the hell are you doing? And welcome to the stream, Robo's Keep. Always nice to see you. Yes, we have camera now and all that stuff. That's me down in the bottom corner. Hello! Yes. Old Welsh dude. How many NCU for a 50 wrangle? Maybe more than you've got. What level are you? 17. Can't give you an NCU buff. Yeah, 50 wrangle. I'm not sure. What have you got on so far? Let's have a look. You want to put the free NCUs from the lady in in a reet. Not in a reet. Where is she? How much comp lit have you got? Yeah, there's like a little mission from a lady stood next to the mail terminal in ICC, not in a REIT. She'll give you 3 free NCUs. I've probably still got some on here. 88 comp lit. Let's get those NCUs in first. When I find where the hell I put them. So we're going to twink for comp lit. Put some little baby comp lit implants in. Because they're only 121, but that will give you a lot more NCU than you've currently got. That's the way round I would do that. Definitely. Too many bags. Doesn't use AOIA even though they made a video about it. I got as far as, look at this, you can play the old engine in whatever resolution now. And called it done. Instead of actually getting to grips with it and using it properly. Weird. Maybe I passed them over to someone, I don't know. Oh no, there we go. Right. We're going to get these on you first. Ugh, can't trade from bags. Ugh. Pain in the arse. Right, accept all those. And they require 121, which we can get you to, I think. Right, okay, so you got those. And then I had some low-B comp lit implants for you to put in as well. I'm not sure if I've got them on this tune still, or did I leave them on the mule? What are these? I think these are them. No. The eye is. Yeah, tutoring and comp lit. That's not. That's not the bag then. Maybe I have left them on. No, these are all more recent. No, definitely not that bag. And not that bag either. I think the mule's got them. Spa 2112, welcome to the stream. Hello all good happy people midweek. Yep. Right, bear with me a second while I log a mule. La mule. C. I think. I think it's a low C. Right, let's have a look. Did I leave one here? I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's somebody setting off fireworks somewhere. That's probably too high a level 70 implant on you. I did have some little Loby ones, I'm sure, but I don't know what I did with them. Being completely honest. Most of this is high B kind of stuff on this tune now. Okay. Got it to 108 with a comp lit buff. Yeah, we're going to put a couple of implants in. You should be able to get quality 30s in, I'd say. And even if not, we can make some. So we want right hand, eye and brain comp lit. Go in the Loby shop. Make a bit of space in the inventory. Okay, we're just gonna we're gonna make space like this. Would anyone like a Vector ND lizard gun? Have many. You can buy basic implants here? You can. Okay. So, we want a basic eye. 20s you'll definitely get in. So we'll have an eye. And... right hand. Where's the bloody brain gone? Head. There we go. Alright, what have we got in here? Oh, 21. Perfect. And use the trade skill window just so it doesn't go sky high. That's going to be agility. What will turn that into? Anu will know. No, that's fine, don't worry about it. I'm just looking on Anu now. How do I... because you're nano mage, aren't you? So I'll make it for Intelli. Okay, where are we? Head. So shining, we want complet, bright. I think we'll put electrical engineering in. Yeah, that'll do it. Right. So from here I want another complet for the eye. 18, that'll go in. And electrical engineering bright. That's supposed to go in. Must be at least 6. What? Oh, it was 13, not 18. Oh, God. Derp. There's a 20 there. That'll do it. One of those. Yeah, still quality 20. Okay, that's your comp-lit brain done. Let's do right hand. Oh no, it's eye next, isn't it? For bright. Which is agility again. We'll build that. How do we change that one? So if eye has a bright comp lit and we put a faded assault rifle, that makes it intelligence. Okay. The lengths you have to go to make these work for your character. Assault rifle 22, there you go. Double check that's correct. Yeah, that makes it intelligence. Build, there we go. And then finally, faded comp lit. Lowest one is 43. Okay. Right. And you probably don't even need the right hand one, but it'll come in handy later. Dididum-ch. That one actually is intelligence requirement. Okay. Right. We should be able to get these in. They're only quality 20, but all three should give you plenty of comp lit to get the other NCUs on. And once they're on, then we can give you a little baby wrangle, and you're all good. Right. Right, throw them in while I go switch to the trader. Level 17 will insta-click anything up to quality 30. Usually, yeah. Depends how much nano programming you've got. And I think on this tune... Did they move it over there? No, it's still over here, isn't it? Only 500 with trickle down. Calbrock. There he is. Now, people like to see, you know, doing game stuff, because it's, you know, it's very much a big part of the game is, you know, doing, you know, stuff like this. Somebody's come to play with the guards. Should be able to get the right hand in as well. There you go. Then just start putting the NCU in, and then we'll have plenty of room for a wangle. Okay, put your other implants that you made the calculation with back in. So put you had a one hand blunt in your right hand, I know that. So you want to put that back and your other eye back in. So put your your proper ones in, then we do the wrangle. I'm not sure which wrangles I've got in this tune. Have a look. Got all the drains, but we've got a 56. What's that one? That's the very first one you get, isn't it? Skill wrangle a week. There you go. You can get a 56 on. Did you remember multi-melee? It's quite low on those, I think. Multi-melee 10. 4 there, yeah. Yay, there you go. Job done. You are ready. You shouldn't be OE on them. You might be though. Don't worry about it. By the time you've finished your daily, you won't be, you know? Is no problem. It's fun twinking little characters as well, because you know, a couple of implants and the percentage difference you've made in a given skill is redonkulous. That's why some people love building, you know, low level twinks, because of how much you can do versus how much you can do at sort of 220. Next Mez pet. What's it called? I mean, the thing to do is go on AO items. The Mez pet ain't all that though, I'll tell you that. It just sort of breaks aggro more than anything. It's useful on ads though. That's its main use, is keeping ads under control. Which pet do you currently have? Distracting Sphere might have a level lock on it. I can't remember. I think it's got a level requirement of 25. I think. I don't know. Yeah, Distracting Sphere, and then depending where your skills are at when you do it. It has a brand new RRFE, yay! Amy Gibbs. That's that guy over there, isn't it? Nice. Not buffing your back, you flagged. Got Enigma Dogs. Prisoner we want to check out. Yeah, mission rewards. But the main thing with them is, when you're in a fight, they're not that useful. That when you've got an ad, they are. Because you put the Mez pet on the ad and carry on fighting whatever you're fighting. No, I was just testing my weapon. Oh, right, okay. That's rude. I just had a bloody lag. Yeah, they're just more things to try and click past when you want to enter a grid or loot something. That was how I felt about the FP pets. They just annoyed me. They're probably fine if you play MP in first person, but in third person they just always felt like they were in my bloody way all the time. It's just a me thing, I guess. Kadoof. Right, go and kill diseased prisoner again. Because why not double dailies when you can? Yeah, so distracting sphere depends on how much nano skill you have when you cast it. And zone. Yes, and if you hadn't heard, good news, everyone! the professor on Future Armor. Yeah, the alien event is back on Saturday, or if everything, you know, barring any unforeseen circumstances at least. So do be around for that. Don't miss out on all that free XP and the fun of fighting great big scary aliens and having Space Quest chase me with bloody seekers everywhere. It's not so bad now. Just make sure I've got plenty of res cans with me. Big shiny yalms down there. Go past the radar. Testing. Have you got that new illegally modified shark? Stupid names. Why don't call it twice modified or something like that? You know, just a... Whoa! Spar 2112 is gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. They're giving 5. Thank you very much. They gifted a sub to Talmar, to Netmal, to Syntax Failure, George Glass 87, and Fat Legs. Thank you very, very much for the gifted subs. Much appreciated. Well, it's doing the thing. I'll wait. There you go. Yay, thank you very, very much, Spar. Very generous of you. Want to buy the bulwark. Don't we all? We all want the bulwark. Just a case of getting it together and doing the raid. I wonder if this is the corpse of the one we killed before. What's the timer? No. You had the new subway weapon since it was released, but you've never used it. Oh, right. Yeah, that, I can imagine, yeah. How is it anyway? Because it gives you burst of fling and the full auto. But generally, what's the damage like? I can see the advantage of using it, but... Ugh, itchy nose now. Ding, level 18. I'm not surprised. You'll be virtually like out leveling the subway after doing the daily there once, usually. The weapon from... Oh, right, okay. Interesting. It must... Does it not have any kind of a proc or anything like that? You know, like the support beam is super fast for a two-handed weapon. But also, you know, for PvP, you've got sneak attack as well and all the rest of it. Yes, don't forget to thank, if you received a gifted sub, please thank the person that gifted you that sub. Hello, friends. And thank you, yes. You are my hero. Has a root and a snare. It's a PvP kind of deal then, isn't it? If it's got root and snare on it. I would think. Put aim shot on it and everyone had won it. Wind beneath my wings. Good for DB3. Yeah. Yeah, would be, yeah. That's kind of cool, really. Yeah, the support beam, yeah, I want that on the Enforcer. Obviously, it's just getting it. Drops from Abbey, isn't it? Didn't it drop from Abbey? Can't remember now. 201 plus Subway. It'll be on AOU, won't it? I love the way that Google went, Subway restaurants in your area. Like, no. Yeah, it is, yeah. Illegally modified Dreadlock Panther. But the vicious support beam is the one, isn't it? Illegally modified Dreadlock modified Shark. It's a silly name. Vicious support beam of malice. Is that working or is AO? No, it's busted. Enzleric, hey, hello there. Welcome to the stream, and thank you for the resub. 6 months, my god. How the time flies, but nice to see you. I don't know where Savik is this evening. I'm guessing busy. Usually. I don't know, some of that. She's on there. I've left her a quick message. She could be busy, you know. Right, we're going to do these dailies, and then I want to show you the sim settlements thing on Fallout 4, but you may be not interested, so we won't. We'll just stay with AO. But I'd like to show you, because what it does is just, like, bloody clever. Really is. Because you remember, I mean, those that played Fallout 4 probably did the same thing that most people do. The first settlement, you spend ages and ages working on it, and then redo it about 3 or 4 times because it just doesn't work, and the way to place things was so aggravating, and then you look for mods to make it better, and you think you've really made a decent, you know, base for all your settlers, and then half of them get killed by the first raiders that show up. So then you end up building tons and tons of turrets everywhere to take care of them. And then you go on YouTube and you find a video for a base in that location that's like 1,000 times better. And you're like, oh, you know, and then you want to rebuild it again. Well, Sim Settlement takes all of that crap out of it. You just appoint a town mayor and put down a few locations that you within the build area that you want them to work on, and just leave them to it, and they do everything. Scrap everything, build things, upgrade things. Yeah, it's really cool. Sim Settlements, yeah, I've got King Af's Sim Settlements 2 off Nexus. Yeah, I generally, that's my go-to for any mods is Nexus. Definitely one of the better mod sort of sites, because, you know, they run a pretty tight ship there. Like, if you come to download a mod, before you do, it says you do need these other 2 things to go with it. Like, you need the script extender, or you need this, that, and the other. What was nice was when I was thinking about trying it, from watching one of the videos King Gath did, it said, oh, you do need all the DLC, and I thought, have I got all of it? I know I've got Far Harbor, Autonomatron, and the Nuka World one, but there was a couple of others I don't think I bothered with. So I went and had a look on Steam, and sure enough, you could get the entire Game of the Year add-on pack for like £5. You know, so what's that, like $7 or $8 or something? I went, got it. I'll have the proper one instead of just downloading the ESM or ESP whatever files, because you just get them and throw them in the folder and they work, and that's it. Because I know people that are playing in VR that, because of the stupid way Bethesda work, they try and sell you the same game twice. So you want the VR version of the game, you've got to buy it again, but then you've got to buy all the DLC for it again. And a lot of people went, nah, I'll just copy and paste from my other game, and it worked. So, but it is quite cool watching the settlements grow. I got Sanctuary with 30 people living there, 100% happiness. I was like, yes. Mad toddler, I bought Fallout 4 VR after playing through the normal version. I'd love to have a go at VR, but I need a better computer for games like that in order to do it. I don't think. I mean, a 980 will run VR, but it won't run it well. You know, I need a newer, better, graphic. I need a whole new computer, to be honest. It's, it'll be 10 years old next year. So yeah, it's definitely, it was great when I got it. When I built it, it was brilliant. I still don't understand what is in Skyrim 10th Anniversary Edition besides fishing. Marketing and fishing. Let's sell the game to them again. Yeah, I'm going to be backing up all my files and everything else before they release it, because it will complete and utterly balk the script extender, and they are trying to get it to work, and a ton of other mods I've got. Things like big ones like Legacy of the Dragonborn and stuff like that, or Ordinator. It will completely screw them up. And because it's on Steam, that auto update crap is on there, so pain in the bottom. I recruit you. You can join me for the kill. Yeah, back it all up. Gopher did a brilliant video on it for your Skyrim. If you don't want it completely screwed up by this update, he talks his way through it. Hang on. Just trying to find it now. Where's Gopher? It was only a few days ago he actually released the video. Yeah. Yeah, watch that and follow the destruction from there, and you should be okay. And even if it forces an update, copy paste and overwrite the update. VR is not 100% ready. No, I mean, if you get into VR now, you are definitely an early adopter, even now. I mean, the index and playing a game that from the ground up has been built as a VR game, like Alex, is going to be the way forward in game design. Because everything I've seen of everyone that's playing that game is like, oh wow, yeah, that's how you VR. Having a puzzle, lock puzzles that are 3D in front of you, that and that the whole thing is based around playing in that way. Somebody came up with a mod so you could play the game in, normal pancake mode or whatever, but the game's not as good. It's so much better in VR. So because it was built from the ground up to be a VR game, so. It set the bar for everybody else in a lot of ways as well. It's sort of, okay, now you can't really make something not as good and not get, slammed by critics and, your target audience alike. I think an omnidirectional treadmill is probably as much as the VR headset. No, Funcom can stick a fishing add-on to their game up their backside, as far as I'm concerned. I don't want it. If I want a fishing mod for Skyrim, I'll go on Nexus and find one, and I bet you I find a better one than they make. You know, Sim Settlements is a much, much better building system than they ever came up with or even amended on their game. You know, and that's kind of made by, you know, one or two people. Teleporting is less nausea-inducing than free movement. I think it depends on the individual, you know, on that score. I think there's definitely like some people prefer teleporting, some people don't. Yep, Bethesda. Have you ever tried to play Skyrim with no mods at all? Like, not even the unofficial patch or anything? It's awful, that UI. Oh my god, it's terrible. You know, you want... trying to get to a heal potion and... oh god, it's just dog crap. It is the worst UI of any game ever made. I mean, oh... god, it's awful. And then you get Sky UI, iHUD, and you're like, yep, there you go. Now it's good. You know what I mean? The Switch version with no mods. Oh god, I bet that's interesting. I went with free movement in Fallout 4 and it felt like tripping over all the time. Yeah, I can imagine. It's, like I say, it's very much down to... you know, it's always going to be down to the individual and what their particular tolerances are. I don't know what it would be like for me, whether teleporting or free movement would be right for me. I've only ever done free movement, and that was when I fixed somebody's headset. The pins on the end of the HDMI cable had been pushed in. There was no way to pull them out straight so that it would ever work again, so I had to rewire an entire HDMI cable. Like, resolder all those tiny, tiny, tiny little wires. Oh, God. It was like a 6-hour job to get it done and to get it to work. But they were gobsmacked that had done it. They had a headset you can't buy in the UK, so they had it, you know, they imported it from the US, whichever one it was. There's no replaceable cables for it, so the only thing they could do was, you know, can you try and fix it? And I was like, yeah, okay. Or just, you know, it was like that, or they're going to have to replace it. Thankfully, I got it working for them, so they could carry on. They used it for racing sims and stuff, so you sat in and they had like the full thing, you know, they had the chair with the rockers on it, to give you the sense of vibrations as you go over stuff and all that. There's an Ickle agent down here. Yeah, stay still, you little pixie. I will get you. You're just too damn small. Yeah, but thankfully saved it for him. What the hell was it called? What's the name of some of the headsets you can get? I can't remember the name of it. Saved my life. But I tried, you know, to make sure it was working, I put it on. And all I did was the Steam interface thing. So I was just in the Steam room with it. And Doja Hunt number 2. High Max. No, wasn't that? Was it Oculus? I took pictures of it, I think. I know. I'll find the message he sent. A couple of years ago now. Search message history. There he is. I'm just looking through old messages now. I think it's an Oculus. I think it was an Oculus, but it was the one you can't buy in the UK, or it's not easy to buy in the UK. I haven't spoken to him in ages. Oh, come on. No, it doesn't want to do it. I think I took pictures of it as well. I don't know if I've still got them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was an Oculus something or other anyway. It had a fixed cable from the HDMI cable from the headset to a HDMI cable, so there was no doing anything else with it, you know. It was what it was. What are these all doing over here? Let's get them to move. Come on. Get you away. You're not supposed to be there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the Oculus or something like it. All this just to pull these mobs back to where they're supposed to be, not right outside the garden. Well, they've disappeared on me. Never mind. I'll try that one more time. Because it's going to bug me now. Because, you know... Yeah, last time he mentioned it was on Messenger on Facebook. God, Facebook is being slow. I hate Facebook. I think it's crap. Right, I'm just going to leave that running in the background. Oh, there you go. Finally. Facebook is total garbage. Oh my god, I hate it. I'm like, I use it begrudgingly because you kind of have to. Because there's so many other people that you need to stay in contact with are on it, and it's just so convenient to use it to stay in contact with them. You know, Facebook, not because you want to, because you have to. That should be their marketing thing. Not the welcome to the metaverse. It's like, be on our trash platform because there's nothing else. You know, it is just crap. It doesn't perform well. It feeds you a ton of bullshit. You know, I hate the bloody thing. I wouldn't use it except that, you know, those reasons. It's just that there's not much choice. You're out you want to keep up with birthdays and people doing stuff. It's just so convenient to use it for that. Nothing wrong. Yeah, but it's keeping up with text messages, isn't it? You know, people you've been friends with for, 40 years or whatever. It's convenient to not forget their birthday because you haven't seen them for 10 years or whatever, and you can send them a quick birthday wish and there's positives to it. But I preferred MySpace. I thought MySpace was a much better thing than anything they've ever done with Facebook. All Facebook does is mine data from you with clickbait posts like, I bet you can't remember the road you grew up on. And it's like, yeah, that's how you get hacked, mate. Because those are security questions you're getting asked. So whoever's on the other end is building a profile on you. But sure, go ahead and answer like an idiot. No, it won't go that far back. It's just being an arse. I'll just leave it minimised, see if it eventually catches up. Pretty sure it was an Oculus something or other. One you can't get in the UK anyway, so... Much rather have a birthday hug from those close to me than a thumbs up on Facebook. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, though. It's like... I mean, when was the last time you received a birthday card? Bad Wolf 87. Sorry if you've already answered. Yep, the event should be back on this weekend, yep. Wow, I'm level 21 now and I'm teamed with an Omni-Amph. Yep, you get tons of XP from dailies. Yeah, Halloween finishes on Friday. Well, that's the last day of Halloween is Friday. So, as far as we know, and this is from Space Quest, who showed up on the stream last Saturday as well, and gave us a load of the social Halloween armour stuff and whatnot, and way too many bloody pumpkin heads, especially the ganking ones, and warping lobies that turned up just in case. Yeah, he came along and he was saying then, yeah, it should be cool, you should be able to, you know, and all that, so. He got a birthday card this year from my mum. That was probably the last time I got one. It was before my mum passed away. And it probably was from her. My birthday is a crap time of year. It's in early January, so pretty much nobody sends you a card or wants to go out or anything, because it's like the week before was New Year's, the week before that was Christmas, so nobody's got any money. Everybody did the big night out on New Year's, so yeah, it's always been like a, you know, kind of birthday for me anyway. Awesome. I was out of town last week, so I didn't drop into the stream. No problem, my dude. It will be on. It will be in the title of the stream and all the rest of it. Be on the Discord. And you can't have cake because, yeah, most people are like, oh, well, I'm having a dry January now, after all the excesses of Christmas and, you know. So yeah, if you're in the first week of January, guaranteed your birthday's always been rubbish. As an adult, not so bad as a kid, because, you know, but the thing that you always get with, and everyone else I know who's born like in either December or January always said, like, we all agreed on this, everyone I've ever spoken to about it, you get stuff on Christmas, like if it for Christmas Day, you'd get something that'd be like, it's for Christmas and your birthday. Like, it's a big present because it's for Christmas and your birthday, you know. I envy everyone that has birthdays in June and July and August, you know, especially August. School holidays and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, be born, like, away from any big holidays and usually you always end up having great birthdays. Yours is 3 weeks, yeah. So, just into December. So everyone's trying to save money and waiting for everything. 21st. Oh, on the solstice. Nice. And yes, welcome to the stream, Duncan. Good to see you. Yeah, it's for Christmas and your birthday. And on your birthday, you get nothing. It's usually a school night and, you know. Your birthday's at the end of July, everyone's on holiday, no one to celebrate it with. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. Well, it depends where you're at in your life, isn't it? You know, if you're like somewhere between sort of 18 and 40, you probably go on holiday with your friends for your birthday. You know. Once you settle down and all that, then holidays become family holidays again. Usually. Yay, Doja. Nice. Clicky. How dare you be a green mob. Right, off we jolly well go. You got a twin brother too, yeah. I'm number 6. My sister is my nephew is number 8. My sister is number 10. My mother-in-law is number 5. You know, so yeah, that whole week is just. That'd be a lot of cards to find, wouldn't it? But nowadays it's just, you know. You know, you get the Facebook happy birthday message. And, you know, 200 odd friends you've got on Facebook that you never hear from all say, oh, happy birthday. Yeah, I'm even as a kid, I never really had much going on for my birthdays. So I don't worry about it. I'm pretty sure I streamed on my birthday this year, I'm not sure. I'll probably stream on my birthday this year. If it's one of the days I'd normally stream, then yeah, I will. Ickle agent. Yeah, it's always one of the warmest rooms in the house, this, with, well, especially now with the foam and it's like you're inside a sleeping bag or something, you know? And now the long flight of flightiness. We'll check on Stella while we're here. Oh, nothing for you today. Enigma Dogs. And into a Yalm. Upload to map and fly toward the little orange dot on the compass. Yeah, birthdays are weird. Congratulations on surviving another year, you know. Right, I'm gonna go get some water while we make this very interesting flight down to the NPC. Yay, there we go. Has Facebook caught up yet? It was longer ago than I seem to remember. Here we go. So this was 2019. I think it was the Rift, yeah. Oh, I'm flying it. Well done. Not looking at your screen and just dying. Enigma Dogs, you flew past it. I did. I was looking at the messages on the book face about that VR headset that I fixed. And I should maybe have done it on the other screen, but I always try and keep the chat open. Distracting, yeah. It's awful. Where's my NPC? Ah, there he is. Excuse me. Said something about Enigma Dogs. In the right direction. Boom, boom. Sounds good. Goodbye. Yeah, I think it's awful. It's just everybody else is on it. If everyone went to a new platform, I would as well. I remember they did a survey once and it said, will you take the Facebook survey? And it was, you know, the way it was written, it just sounded keen and really interested in your opinion. So I just let them know how terrible and untrustworthy I thought their platform was. And the ads that I get served on that site are they're just dog manure. And you know that they're spying on you constantly, gleaning all the data from you. Because they do things like, I put a picture up with like, hey, look, I've got a bit of a beard now. And, you know, for months afterwards, it was like one advert for beard related something or other after the other. Without end, it just never ever stopped. It was like constantly sending me stuff. The beard struggle and this and that. So you know that they're, they're just using you on that platform to mine all the data they can about you to sell it on to advertisers to serve ads at you. That's why it exists. That's the business model. You know, there's no anything else. So, yeah. And then the amount of disinformation that's on it is foul. Open pet. Follow me. You know, people read crap on Facebook and they believe it, and that's what's so dangerous about it. Only I know the truth. I've done research. You don't even know how to research anything. Shut up. Thinly veiled racism and xenophobia, you know, it's all there. And the amount of clickbait crap on there, you know, yeah, you won't believe what these celebrities look like now. And it's like, I don't care. Yeah, what's his name? Internet historian. He had a It's one of his incognito videos rather than a studied piece like his usual main channel format, where he and someone else were looking at all the various clickbait sort of stuff. I think it's actually called "There Are No Hot Singles in Your Area" or something like that. Yeah, and they kind of analysed it all and went, well, let's see. No, now they want a credit card number. Oh well. You know, they're using VPNs and all that kind of stuff. It's you know. And, you know, it's hilarious, the stuff they dig up, because we've all seen it. We've all seen that BS, you know. This number 5 will shock you, you know. 10 things, number 3 will surprise you. It's like, it's just the worst, lowest common denominator crap on the planet. It really is, and Facebook is utterly swamped with it. And I never click on it. I always see it and just go, report ad, report ad, report ad, report ad. That's all I'll do. Maybe I shouldn't do that because it's like, oh, he's interacting with it. Send more of this BS at him. You won't believe what Cal looks like now. Yes, exactly. Every year I get a little greyer. More wrinkly. Yes, nothing much I can do. It's called getting older. I mean, yeah, you could dye your hair, but fucking no way. I see guys that do it as well, and you can always tell. You can always tell. Even movie stars that do it, you can tell. It's like, what's the name of the actor on Bones? Not the main actor, like, you know, the lady that's on it. And I love the show, and I think he's a brilliant actor. I can't think what his real name is. He's called Booth on the show, and he's as grey as a mule. He's my age. And he looks a lot better than me. Fair play to him. But he's my age, and they dye his hair, and there's some inconsistencies in what colour his hair's going to be in which episode or which season. Like, it varies from jet black to almost ginger, you know. But the character Booth himself would never, ever dye his hair. He wouldn't. He's not vain. Yeah, he was in Buffy as well, yeah. Yeah, he's my age, that guy, I think. Let's have a look. I'm 52. How old is... Here we go. We're off. We're down a rabbit hole again. David Boreanaz, born 1969, yep. And he looks way better than I do. Way better. Same height, same age. He just looks way better. He's good. He's really good in that show, and Bones itself. As long as you are, if you're squeamish, do not watch the show. If you're squeamish, don't watch it. If you're not squeamish, it's brilliant. Such a great show. It really is. Because right from the get-go, you go, I wonder if they're going to get together, you know, because the acting is well played, it's well written, etc. You know, it's just a really good show to get into. It really is. It's one of my all-time fave shows ever. I need to talk to the warden before I go hand in yet again. I don't want to rain on this guy's parade. Hello, clanners. Need to ding AI30. Join AL City for some AI action. You need to be 160 and have an A. Warp service, fast travel is the thing. Like, I'm not gonna be the one that goes into OTC and says alien events back on Saturday. It's kind of raining on his parade there. People are like, oh, I'll just AFK in whatever zone it's in. Because a lot of people do. Space Quest knows that. You know, but he's also well aware that it's ridiculously hard to, you know, get Alien XP because he's, you know, he has a play account as well as an ARC account. He has told me that. You know, he played the game for a few years before he became an ARC, but he's been an ARC longer than for a very long time. Mission complete. Yay. How are we doing on that line? Oh, not quite going to make it, but we're not far off. Can I has my reward now? Goodbye. I'm not sure how many years Bones ran for, but yeah, it's one of the best shows on TV. One of the better ones ever made. It's you know, it has long story arcs as well as, you know, a story in every episode kind of deal. Right, okay, do we want to have a quick look at Sim Settlements? By the way, did I miss your 220 ding on Info? I guess so. I dinged the morning of a stream, handing in dailies. So I didn't actually ding on the stream itself, you know. Well, Grat's on 220 a bit late then. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Right, Fallout. Very quickly then. Not even going to change it on the stream. We're just going to go look at Steam. Muttering about Steam now. Right, I'm not sure how this will actually stream. It should be okay. I've got nothing else running really, so. Alright. Fallout Script Extender Launcher. Right, very quickly. I think I'm logged. Oh, logged. I think I last saved in. It's going to be loud as well, isn't it? It's going to be louder than Anarchy. I think I'm saved in Vault 88. Yes, I am. Level 23 now. I got owned by Virgil. I'll go back and kick his head in. Get a wrangle and buffs and cast a bigger pet and go back and just annihilate him. Let me know if the stream gets choppy, because it might do. It might run out of VRAM or whatever.
You good to keep going? I don't sleep or
DGM.
read or anything like that. But if you need to, you do it.
Oh, I needed to get one of these guys on that bike. Yeah, here's
I'm just so hungry all the time.
a Sim Settlement.
People are having to sleep in shifts.
Vault 88.
It's making everyone a bit cranky.
You've got more beds than anyone could possibly need. 3 beds, 4 people. Yeah, well, sort it out yourselves. Yeah, that's a level 0 entertainment thing. That'll improve itself as it goes on. There's one over there. I keep sending him to that bike and he won't get on it. Yeah, but look at this for a... That's how you vault, innit? Do you have a vid to let me get FA on a 50-inch screen to look normal? Eh? You mean AO on a 50-inch screen? There you go. She's built all of this on her own. This entire room is her doing, and she's still doing stuff in here. by the way, got another quality 250 HUD item like the last one for your NT. Just need to bring NT to Old Athen after the Halloween event. Oh, right, okay. Oh, Fallout to look normal. In what way does it not look normal? Is it the FOV? Maybe. Right, let's go from here. Let's go to an established... there you go. We'll go to Sanctuary. Oh, for Sky Cannon. Oh, well, there you go. It looks squashed. Ah, try borderless full screen. I've had this, because AO does that as well on the new client. If you run in full screen, it looks squished. Try borderless. Yeah, borderless windowed mode, or whatever it's called. It might look better. It takes a long time now to load in to settlements because there's just so much there. My little old system struggling away. Well, could have picked a better day for it. So all of this like that is just started. They've just started building that. It's somebody's house. They've just started that. Oh god. Yeah, frame rate ain't brilliant. You go, oh no, didn't want to do that. Never mind.
Never thought I'd see a place like this.
Yeah, she's an NPC that gets all the scrap out of everything for me. All my, yeah, all these shops here, that's an entertainment thing.
Right, unbelievable.
I think I'm up in the 90s still. 94% happiness. Yeah, they got like glass windows with models in this clothes shop. Which is at level 3 now. It goes up from there as well. Same as this one, little cash shop. She automatically put herself in there, or the town mayor did. Can't seem to get her to stay anywhere I put her. That's a trader. Another one there. Used to buy loads of stuff from that one. But all of this is the Sim Settlements making it on its own, yeah? Overscan, yeah, it could be. It's worth a try trying borderless windowed mode. Like this little shop here, and there's a thing behind it I've just realised is there that I've not noticed before. Could you get the naff out of my way? Right. Oh, someone's put in... I didn't build this. This is just built itself. Someone has just decided they're going to put crops there. This is a municipal plot that collects taxes. And it's done a lot of this on its own. They added a load of NPCs as well. Oh, he's not here. There's a ghoul that pretends he's a Martian for a little girl. So they can play together. And like for interiors inside the houses, I think this has got nothing in it at all. No. But you can add in like interiors to it. 20 frames a second. You know, another shop here. This is, I think this is the library, I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay, the weeds need sorting out or whatever, but you know. Let's open up the console and disable bits of it.
Run by ghouls out there. Maybe there's a colony of aliens around somewhere too.
Oh, he wants me to send him to Grey Garden or the Slog. I'm not gonna. Yeah, look, that's a cafe someone set up inside the house. Apologies for the frame rate, but this is as much as my system can stand. There's so much here. And this two-story house didn't do any of this. The NPCs built it. And they're all hanging out at the bar. There you go. Sitters manager, someone in Grey Gardens made some improvements to their place. A shooting range over here. And someone selling guns over here. See, with the iron door. All of this, that started off as like a tiny little shack, and he's gradually, as he's made money, has just improved it and improved it. I think this is someone's house. All of his lighting and all of that, this has all been put in by the NPCs themselves. These are so I can store tons of junk here for them. Right, this is another one.
If only more people chose to look out for one another.
This was started off as just her and that bench, and now she's taken over the whole of this room with an operating theatre and everything. The NPC themselves has just been expanding it. Oh, this was the library, yeah. I have to keep delivering books to them to get it to grow, though. I just haven't in a while. And then someone's finished something at the castle. This is a pet store. She had a couple of cats. People have bought cats from it. It's now got a second story on it. So she's made a house up here as well.
Such a nice day to be alive.
Oh, Dog Meat's decided he likes it at the pet store. That's cool. I don't know why they just stand here, but they do sometimes. Little stage they made for themselves, more crops and stuff. This guy down here just appeared out of nowhere. I think this is.
This place is perfect.
You're walking around. No one is complaining at me. Someone's decided to build a home here. Well, it could be a shop. I don't know. What is this?
You got to take things one day at a time.
View details. Oh, it's tax office. It's got a secondary tax office. Don't need any of this anymore, I don't think. I can only scrap it. Okay. Yeah. Bit easier for her to do whatever she's doing now.
Protect yourself and nothing to fear.
Okay. You can see how much lag there is, though. Abernathy Farm, just over the way. I think this was the second one I went to. And again, this is just the settlers themselves do all of this while you just carry on playing the game. I may get more frames per second. Oh yeah, that's better. Still pretty bad, but my system just can't handle it. Look at this. They've done all this on their own. Well, they set up a bar. Don't play radios in here, and I'll just get me talk over the radio. Yeah, another thing here, for whatever reason.
Yeah?
I think most people just put tons of crops here. Like, painted the house green. It's got 2 doors for some reason. It's probably a bug. Look at this, someone's little house. Yeah, I'm not interested in their live service. Someone else's little house there. People building things at the castle. I loaded up a... Oh, they've just, as I was stood here, upgraded that. That's why it sort of vanished for a few seconds and came back. Another one there. Set up their own farm.
Yes.
Some of them are really, really good. Citizen improvements at the home. Oh, hello. Traders coming through. Like all this. I didn't do any of this. You just put a couple of bases down and they do everything. It's amazing. Meanwhile, you're off playing the rest of the entire game. Yeah, like this. Look, putting the fairy lights up on their little... Okay. It's not perfect. You could easily get it to look perfect, if you open up the console and start removing things that are glitchy, I suppose. But look at all this they've done. Cats. Looks like everybody's really busy at the castle at the moment. What's happiness like here? I think it's pretty high. Let's have a look. 100% size. Ooh, they're getting a bit big. That's easy to fix with this. You just go, walk up to this, space, configure build, configure build limits? No? Come back and figure that out later. Right, next one. Oh, it's just slow. There you go. I told him to increase it by 100%. As easy as that. No console messing around. Sunshine Tidings or Ten Pines Bluff? Yeah, I looked at Fallout 76 when they announced it and went, I don't think it's for me. It's not what I want from a Fallout game. And then the launch was just like historically bad. Just the fall of 76 is just such a brilliant video. Saves you the pain of ever having to pay money or play.
End you, Wastelander. Yes?
Say that again. I'm making a move, aren't I? Yeah, run. Talk to me like that, pal.
Yes. Yeah.
Starting a role play. All of this. I would never have laid out this little farm like this, but they have. She set up an office there, and that I think is a medical centre or something. How that explosions are going off over there.
Sorry. Should have just run.
I think something was attacking. I don't know. Anyway. Outpost Zimonja or whatever. It has recovered, yeah. I mean, it's not quite in the same league as the story arc of No Man's World or No Man's Sky. That is quite a story arc. Fallout 76 has gone from diabolically bad to kind of okay. That's as much as it's managed. There's a bit less here, so you can download like pre-made plans and stuff for this, but this one's quite new. So they sort of start like this, and then, you know, gradually bits of it improve as the settlers settle in and do more. Okay, that I'm not even started on yet. Green Top Nursery, I've done nothing there. I haven't been there yet. That's easier to see, isn't it? Sunshine's Tidings. The thing was that it got to a certain point with Fallout 76, there was no way it could possibly get any worse. So of course it's got better. There was nothing else it could do. It could either just be shut down or get better. There was nowhere else for it to go at one point. Regrettably, it's a shame because a lot of people got the way they hyped it up and everything else. You know, whoever came up with the marketing ideas and all the rest of it. Oh, and the way they treated their customers as well, it made me blush. It's a little dark here. You know, there's one of my mules, Mule 108. I just use the big sentry droids to do the, you know, the supply lines. There's the control there. You know, that sign is completely their own doing, as is the interior here. None of this has anything to do with me. Like, all that. This is municipal entertainment. Yeah, they've built all this, all on their lonesome. It's amazing. Like you're off, you know, doing whatever quest, and you see messages like that coming up. Oh, so and so has improved such and such, and you're like, oh, right, okay. And you go have a look, and when you come back to the settlement, you're doing it out of curiosity rather than, another settlement needs our help. You know. Needs to do more with this place. Yeah, there's not a lot here yet, but it will grow. Sanctuary I spent ages messing around at, which is why there's a lot more there. In there. Grey Garden. This is quite amazing what they've done. It still needs to grow, I guess, but yeah, what they've done already is like, wow. Oh, this is not AO. No, we were talking about Sim Settlements 2 earlier on whilst playing Anarchy Online. So I said, oh, well, I'll show you what as far as I've got with Sim Settlements 2 at the end of the stream, which is what we're doing now. Alright, so this is what the NPCs have done with Grey Garden. They put a sign up and a wall round it. I didn't do that. And the ladder thing there that goes up to the second level, this was all like rickety wood, and now it's like proper, what's her name? Hang on. Let's get some daylight. There's a chair somewhere.
Hello, darling.
Hello. Come on, someone's got a chair, surely. And you can't, I hate that you can't wait while standing up. It's just so annoying. Has nobody got a bloody chair? Okay, that just exploded for some reason. I think it's going to upgrade itself. It does this. They blow it up before they upgrade it, and you're like, well, if you're walking around in the, you know, in the place. Oh, come on, surely there's a chair somewhere? So we can look at this in daylight. The one in there? How have you got a chair in your place? Yes. Okay, great. We're just going to borrow your chair for a minute. 3 AM. Okay. There you go. Nice bright early morning. Enzleric redeemed. Hydrate. I'm off for a bit of hunt showdown. See you later. See you later, Enzleric. Thanks for coming along. Always a pleasure. Siljar Russell. Just a heads up, it says you play AO. Yeah, well, I'm messing around with this as well. Right, okay. We did. 99% of the stream has been AO. So, yeah, there you go. Someone's shack. They painted sort of blue in places. Okay. And then a couple of days ago, this was all like rickety raft, you know, the wooden stuff, and they've upgraded it to proper railings and stuff. It was not like this earlier on. See this stuff here, that's what was here before. So the settlers themselves are upgrading all this. Sounds like the engine's running in that. This is the AI doing all this on its own, which I just think is amazing. Yes, Sim Settlements 2, with Rise of the Commonwealth. This, when it went up, when I first loaded this in, see that? Remember these like rickety, like doesn't look like it would hold your weight type stairs and stuff? The settlers themselves have now upgraded it to this on their own. And they'll do that with all of this, you know, this wood, all of it ends up getting upgraded. Like these were just little shacks with barely anything over the roof, you know. Oh, is the generator broken? Has it had an attack? Repair. I pressed repair and it vanished. That's good. We've got power. We've got power. Haven't got power there. You know what? Where was that one? It was about there, wasn't it? tap into the system. There we go. Right, recruitment beacon's back on. Uh-oh. That might have broke it. Yes, it did. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm running right at the limit of what my system will stand. So yeah, it's quite good if you come to a new place, you can load in like one of their competition winners. Okay, that's the last save. We'll go with that. But yeah, what I would do with this is install it and start a new game rather than trying to put it on top of a game, because you've got nothing to do while they're building, have you? If you finish the game and all the DLC, you don't have a lot to do. Whereas if you start the game with it running, then all the settlements grow as your character goes, you know, works your way through the game and all the various quests and such. I mean, I've not even been to Far Harbor, I've not been to Nuka World, and it's all interconnected with that as well. Right, we'll leave well alone tampering with the work they've been doing, because apparently it breaks it. Or it did that time. There's double dooring and whatnot. Right, okay. You'll find a different settlement. Someone's done Overland Station. Little tiny plot in the ground. I need to cut my hair. I might get the clippers out and take it right down. Again. Yeah, that's the original building, and look.
Yeah?
In keeping with that building, they've added all this to it. They tore down their own fence and then built houses and whatnot over here. That's being worked on, that is. Look, all of this. None of this I did. It's done all of this on its own. The only thing I did was put down some extra turrets, because I kept getting, Overland Station is being attacked. Well, every 5 minutes, so I just went, TGM, turrets everywhere, as you can see. So yeah, it is pretty stunning, really. Okay, been there. Mechanist layer, all I do from that is build robots to go everywhere. Got to see how the mod work with the vault you can build. Oh, we started off in the vault. We'll go there again. I've got an enormous 3-story vault that I've only just done, and that was one of the city plans from Nexus Mods. It was one of the entries for the competitions they run. I think the winners get to be added to Rise of the Commonwealth or something. Oh, it's a shooting range. Thought we were under attack. Nordagen Beach had nightmares getting this to be a buildable area. I'm not sure why that collapsed, other than they're working on it. It does this. So, yeah, I know. Like, the settlers just decide, oh, we're gonna build it. Oh. Yeah. I can't stream it and play it. It's right at the limit of my system just to play it anyway. So, never mind. If I played it at 1080, I might get away with it, but I am playing it at 1440p as well, which is asking a lot of my little system. Right, is anyone else playing Anarchy Online or streaming Anarchy Online at the moment? Pony, oh, isn't that the one that stole the loot? Yeah, pass. don't think so. I don't want to get involved with any of that. No, I don't. Bethesda game crashes, unheard of. Yes, exactly. I think Che's probably streaming. Let's have a look. He is. I think he's playing the Viking one. Yes, we'll go raid Che. Good old Che. There we go. And we'll leave it there. We'll do more on Friday. I'm really hoping. I really want to looking at getting alphas done this week, if it's all possible. Just saying, maybe that would be nice to do. So yeah, okay. We shall leave it there. We'll go raid Che, and I will just say bye for now.
Run away! Run away!
You tiny-brained waffles
Carlos!
of other people.